In a time long ago, in a land of hills and olive trees, there lived a gentle man named Jesus. He traveled from town to town, sharing his wisdom and healing the sick. One sunny morning, while Jesus was teaching a crowd beneath the shade of a big tree, a messenger hurried towards him. "Jesus, your dear friend Lazarus is terribly ill," he gasped, handing Jesus a message from Lazarus' sisters, Martha and Mary. The friendship between Jesus and Lazarus was very precious, so the news was troubling indeed. Yet, Jesus, in his mysterious wisdom, did not rush to Lazarus' side. Instead, he continued his teachings for a few more days. His disciples were puzzled when he declared, "Our friend Lazarus is sleeping, but I am going to wake him." The disciples, not understanding, replied, "If he is sleeping, he will get better." With patience and clarity, Jesus explained, "Lazarus has died, and I am glad for your sakes that I was not there, that you may believe. But let us go to him." When Jesus and his companions arrived in the village of Bethany, a wave of mourning swept over them. Lazarus had been laid to rest 4 days ago, and sorrow filled the air, like thick, heavy rain clouds. Martha, her eyes swollen with tears, approached Jesus. "If you had been here, my brother would not have died," she said, her voice weary with grief. Jesus looked at her gently and said, "Your brother will rise again." Martha nodded, understanding his words as she had learned them. "I know he will rise again in the resurrection at the last day," she replied. However, Jesus, with kindness in his eyes and firmness in his voice, told her, "I am the resurrection and the life. Whoever believes in me, though they die, yet shall they live. Do you believe this?" They walked towards the tomb, where many were weeping, and Jesus too felt the weight of their sadness. When he saw the stone covering the entrance, he commanded, "Take away the stone." Martha hesitated, worried about what lay behind it. "Lord, by this time there will be an odor, for he has been dead 4 days." But Jesus assured her, "Did I not tell you that if you believe, you will see the glory of God?" As the stone was rolled away, Jesus looked upwards and prayed, then called out in a powerful voice, "Lazarus, come out." And to everyone's amazement, Lazarus emerged, wrapped in burial cloths, yet alive and well. Jesus smiled warmly and instructed the onlookers, "Unbind him, and let him go." Cheers and laughter replaced tears, and many who witnessed this miracle believed in Jesus that day. Dear children, from this tale of wonder, we learn that Jesus holds power over life and death, and cares deeply for us. Even if we face troubles or our hearts are heavy with sadness, we can trust that He is with us and will help us.